Hello there, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And to those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Taurus, this is your solar eclipse reading, everyone. So the total solar eclipse is happening on April the 8th. It's a very powerful time for all of us. It's also a time for us to release and let go of the things that no longer serve our higher purpose and to embrace all the new beginnings that are entering our lives. All right, so what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a surrender card. So we're going to surrender and release something in our lives today, okay? Then a bonus card from the Work Your Light Oracle deck and an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through repeating numbers, angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Taurus, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. We are getting for you here, my friends. Practice. Look at this. Practice makes perfect. So I'm going to read you the message of this card. Everything you do either fuels your light or diminishes it. Each choice, every action, interaction, feeling, and thought carries energy, Taurus. Practice nurturing your light consciously. So practice, 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 everyone. So that is your opening message. What I'm going to do now is pull 3 tarot cards for you and see what else is coming through around this solar eclipse energy. Look at this ultimate power here, Taurus. This is a very passionate, very authoritative energy. And this is what spirit guides want you to embrace if you already haven't. You have your life experience, okay? This life experience, everything that you have gone through in your life, you have acquired superpowers. And what you're meant to do now is practice wielding those powers in your life. This is the month to do it. And this is the power that is coming in for you. This is that new beginning. So the Emperor card. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. Okay. So the Emperor. We also have the Lovers. So a choice, perhaps, for some of you that you're facing right now. Maybe this has to do with a relationship, someone that you're in connection with, and maybe there's a parting of ways, or there's a reconnection, or someone entering your life here that's opening up a brand new path for you. You've been led here, Taurus. The signs are all around you. So this is, again, a secondary major arcana card for you. This is letting me know that there is a big change taking place in your life, Taurus. Now, what I also want you to do here is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Lovers card, and look at this, we've got the Star card. So definitely there is a formation of a dream, a wish, a prayer that you have made in your life here, Taurus. And there's reassurance from the universe, but there's also this belief sparking within you here. And I feel this month of April, the solar eclipse is a set off of these things for some of you. Some of you are already in the midst of this energy, and others, you have gone through this already. So you'll have to share your journey. All right, so the Star card. Now, before I begin here, Taurus, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So intense here, I feel that there is a major life change happening for you. This is the beginning point for some of you. And There may be some turbulent energy around you right now. There doesn't necessarily have to be. Remember that we live in a world of polarity. So some of you might be feeling the reading that I'm speaking about today, and you might feel the opposite or something in between, okay? So practice. Practice makes perfect, but practice, mastery, all of this is coming in. Remember, we are in the year number 8. In numerology, it's a number of power, action. It's about being brave and courageous. Now we've got the solar eclipse also on the 8th. That's a lot of power that is backing you here, Taurus. So I would take advantage of that and pull that energy into my life and actually unleash that part of myself that's been wanting to be freed in a long time here, right? So, and you know, sometimes practicing things or being disciplined, staying consistent can be hard for some of us, right? Even in my own life, I've been finding it hard to stick to yoga every single day, but I've been making a point and trying to stay disciplined. I may miss a day or two depending on what's going on that day, but I make a point to at least 3-4 times a week go and do yoga. It's something I've never practiced before, and this is something I've recently picked up in the last 1.5 years. And just implementing something brand new is difficult sometimes, right? Now, I feel that grounding yourself, laying some solid foundations around your beliefs, around your values, this is coming up again for you, Taurus. I feel this came up in your past couple of readings of laying those, you know, planting those roots in the ground and really growing them, allowing them to grow really chunky roots. So they're in there, in the ground, solid. Because as these roots grow below the ground, the deeper they go, the higher you grow. Okay, so they're showing me this tree and how it's quickly growing up from the thick roots it has. What's this other thing that they're wanting you to hear? Some of you are in a position of leadership. They're wanting you to take charge. This is your time to take charge of your life. It almost is giving me the vibe of the Chariot card where they're wanting you to sit in the driver's seat of your own life here. You are not here to compete with anyone, Taurus. Remember that you are here to rule your reality. This is the Emperor card. This person has worked very hard to get to this place. They've got a lot of history behind them as well. And I feel for you that history is backing you, especially with your life experience. Some of you have gone through a lot of difficult times, hardships, challenges, whatever it is. I feel we all have a story. And from that story, you have acquired superpowers through some of the challenges, some of the things that you have gone through. And sometimes what happens is we forget what we came out of the situation with, out of that challenge. What did we learn from that experience? Because whatever we learned from that is what we're meant to wield around in that next chapter. And then you gain superpowers then that's that growth. That challenge, that difficult time for you is that growth where you are going to the next level after that with a superpower. It's almost like a video game, Taurus. This is kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you hit a level, now you're about to move on to the next one, and you're meant to collect different powers through the experiences that you experience in this level. So, and I'm getting somebody either on the other side or around you, someone that is supportive here, or perhaps someone that is, now this is the opposite energy I'm getting here, but be mindful around some of the authoritative energies in your life here, especially ones that are influencing you at this time. Perhaps there's some fear of disappointing someone in your life that might be resembling the Emperor card. Perhaps you do things in your life because you were told that they were meant to be done a certain way from this certain individual in your life. This could be a father. This could be a boss. This could be a religious leader. This could be, somebody in your life here, Taurus. You're going to have to share with me who this is. But I feel whatever beliefs and values that were kind of engraved in you from your upbringing here, Taurus, I feel that this is shifting for you as well. And I feel this solar eclipse is actually waking some of us up from these things that we've been carrying around as truths in our life. So I feel some of you are really going through this very powerful shift in energy. You're spiritually waking up, some of you, but you're also reaching another level with this card. So this is what I'm getting here with the Emperor card. Very intense energy as well. So there may be intensity around you. Perhaps you're seeing color red around you. I've got red in my studio today, right? I picked this color for a reason. I feel there's a lot of energy, passion. We're going to be charged, a lot of power that is coming in with this solar eclipse that is breaking. It's like shattering old patterns, shattering that old lens you were wearing here, Taurus, and it's opening up this new path. So this is where this split is taking place in your life, Taurus. And some of you are maybe in a place in your life where you're having to make a decision, make a choice around something, and maybe you're having a really hard time doing this because you're not sure how this person will feel, how you will be perceived, or these external reasons, these external excuses. And what spirit guides want you to do right now is, as you're moving through this energy in April, past the solar eclipses, make choices based on what it is that you desire, the things that will bring you happiness. Because when your heart is full and it is in a place of love, this is where that energy then starts to serve humankind, earth, right? You make choices based on that heart center. So I really feel, Taurus, for some of you, you're meant to live that heart-centered life, come from a place of love. So expressing kindness and love to all that are around you here. We're also going to be going through Mercury retrograde. So being mindful of the way that you are showing up in life. How are you choosing to react to things that are happening around you or to you, right? How centered and grounded are you? They're showing me signs for some of you coming in. Signs are around us all the time. They show up in different ways. And I feel for some of you, these signs are showing up that are tied to like history. Somewhere back in your history here, that some sort of a same event happened that's now occurring in your life or in the world again. So what I'm picking up with this is the cicadas that are coming out here on April the 8th. There's two different kinds. These are like locusts, right? Along the path of the solar eclipse. This is what I'm hearing on the internet. So now these came out last time back in, I think, the 1800s. So there's signs everywhere, all around us. And I'm trying to figure out what it is the universe is trying to say specifically. Like, I know it's time to release the old. There's a new earth. There's a new era coming in. And I feel this is what the universe is signaling to us. And there's a big, powerful transformation that is going to happen. I feel this is the starting point of this, and it's going to happen globally, universally, but also individually and personally in our lives. And we're all going to feel these in a different way here. And I feel some of you are on this path where you're now being shown another way. Okay, you're becoming aware, okay, this is not the path that I wanted to go down, or this is not something that I'm aligned to anymore. I have changed, I have grown, I have evolved. I'm now leaning towards something different in my life. And I feel this is the path that you're meant to choose here, Taurus, to follow your heart. Listen to the rhythm of the flow that is coming into your life here. You're going to understand this because there is a rhythm right now that is playing out in the world. I'm seeing it, this vibration, this rhythm coming into the world. It's really interesting. So you'll have to share with me if you're also feeling the rhythm of the flow of the energy that is coming into the universe right now. The star card, we have a comet that is going to be gracing our skies on April the 8th. So perhaps there's something tied to that comet for some of you. Maybe you're going to see that comet shoot across the sky during the eclipse. Now, the signs are around you. I feel that there's something magical happening here in the background for you, Taurus. Like there really is. And you're sensing this. You're feeling this. You may be dreaming this. Perhaps you're having some wild, vivid dreams that don't make any sense. I feel there's like extreme dreams that are showing up for some of us. You'll have to share with me if you are experiencing these dreams, Taurus. But there's communication happening with you. And I feel, and I have been feeling this for a lot of the signs, it's coming from somewhere further away. So these could be deities. beings from other planets, some sort of a connection to something further out. There's also that spirit guide and your higher self connection as well. And I just feel there's a major shift happening here for you, and you're feeling this, like you know that things are going to work out. You know that even though we are going through this energy of chaos right now, that this is only a temporary energy. This is like birthing pains before something new shows up. And I feel that you understand that these are the birthing pains before that new beginning begins in your life here, Taurus. So I don't know if any of you pray out there. Prayers are going to be very powerful at this time. Affirmations, really putting on that lens of love and positivity, and really looking at the world through love, even though we are not finding that it's very loving at this time for some of us, right? Depending on the lens that we're wearing. Depending on what it is that we are watching and are influenced by in our daily lives. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. So looking at everything and showing up in the world through that love energy. And you're going to see this coming back to you, Taurus. There's this karmic energy in the air as well this month. So you're going to see the energy that you give out into the world is going to come back to you. And how are you processing things that are showing up in your life? For example, the news and the things that you're seeing on social media. I feel there's a lot of stress and anxiety around world events. And what I've done in my life is I've turned a lot of things off. I'm just tuning out of it. I feel whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and I'll deal with it when it shows up in my life. But until then, I'm going to just choose to stay in a space of love, and everywhere I go, I'm just going to spread that love, right? That's it. And that's the best thing that we can do for this world, right? Is to show up through that love center. What I'm getting here is you're feeling this loving energy. There's this guidance, like there's this pull here for you, Taurus. And I don't know if it's someone that is on the other side here that has been guiding you recently, showing up in your dreams, speaking to you in some way. You're seeing like their pictures, their clothing, things. It's like synchronicities that are happening. It's almost like Easter eggs being laid out for you to follow. So there's some guidance, there's some communication, but there's also navigation coming in for you. I feel you don't know where it's leading. There's like, okay, what is happening here? I always find that we're playing charades with spirit guides sometimes because they can't communicate with us the way we communicate with each other. So they do it in the means that they best can. So it shows up in the way it's supposed to. My lights are starting to flicker here today. So this one in front of me. So perhaps some of you are experiencing flickering lights. I've been finding this recently around me, so perhaps some of you are experiencing this. I feel this is why this light is flickering. I don't know if you're going to see this through the editing here, but the light in front of me is flickering. All right, so nighttime. There's something to do with the nighttime hours for you as well, Taurus. So I don't know if any of you are waking up in the middle of the night at the exact same time. Take a look at that number. Is it a 2, is it a 3, or is it a 4? Because in numerology, even with the life path numbers, if you dig into that number and that meaning, you're going to receive your answer. So 2 is about balance. It's about centering yourself. The number 3 is to speak up. Right? Number 4 is grounding energy. Perhaps you need to ground yourselves and finding some sort of practices. You can find a ton of things online on the internet here, Taurus, but look at some of the practices that you can write down and kind of keep by your bedside, and maybe some spiritual meaning book. I feel that some of you are seeing animals, spirit animals in your dreams, or something to do with your ancestors here. I feel dreams are going to be very powerful, or perhaps you're seeing dreams of extraterrestrials, UFOs, or world events. There's some premonitions and psychic energy here as well. So some of you are going to pick up on information that is being communicated to you through spirit, universe, deity, or possibly another being. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here for you today. So this is a brand new beginning for you, where your life, your path is going to be resonating at that energy, with that energy of love. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. There's this brand new opening coming in. And wish as big as you can here. Visualize what it is that you're wanting to see in your life, that you're wanting to experience in your life, because this is what is going to form. So we're in that transformation period, that cocoon before we break free as a butterfly. Okay, this is like the whole earth. This is all of us, right? We're about to break free into this new experience in our lives. What do you want that to look like? All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a surrender card for you, Taurus. So what is it that you need to surrender out of your life at this time? There's that need to shatter the old energy, right? So let's pull a card and read this to you. So surrender your need to always be right, Taurus. Look at that. Surrender your need to always be right. I'm going to read you the message on this card. Give others the gift of letting them be right by be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So this is something definitely to practice this month, right? We've got practice here, trying to practice a lot of different things in your life. Even one small thing will make a huge difference for you, Taurus. So give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So look at that, Taurus. I love that for you. So now I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook as well. Now the guidebook's not numbered, so I'm going to have to look for the interpretation with this guidebook. All right, what is it that spirit guides would like you to know here, Taurus? So we are getting take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So look at this. I love the images of these cards. They're so beautiful. So let's pull the interpretation here from the guidebook for you. So take a break, Taurus. All right, so here it is. Look at that. We got it right away. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, Taurus. To take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit, to recollaborate, appreciate, and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recollaborate, Taurus. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. So it's time for you to take a break, take a breather here, Taurus. All right, so this is your bonus card. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing any kind of repeating numbers, angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Taurus, trust and release. Look at that. Trust and release. The number 3939. If you're seeing the numbers 3s and 9s, this is your confirmation today. I'm getting 39 days around the message of this card for you today. Also, they're saying 3 to 9 days, 3 to 9 months, and 3 to 9 weeks. Okay, so letting go of baggage. This is what you need to do at this time, Taurus. What no longer serves you, no longer belongs with you. Embrace the new, because there's so much new that is coming into your life here, Taurus. Pay attention to these colors as well that are on the card, because I feel some of you are seeing these colors in your life as well. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.